Alright, so you got SGA up top 10.6K, a little bit too cheap. A lot of people are going to game log watch and play him. There's going to be a lot of value because every day there's been value since day one because, you know, people are resting, people have phantom injuries, teams are tanking. So we're going to get a lot of, like the NBA, how it is now is what we usually get at the end of the season, but they're just starting off rip. It is what it is. We got to use that to our advantage. Tonight I played Donovan Clinnigan, Ryan Rollins, and some other bozo in one lineup. All minimum dudes in the first 3 weeks. First 3 weeks of NBA. That shouldn't happen. But it is what it is. Back to SGA, 10.6K, too cheap. If people don't, this is what's gonna happen. If people can't find, what's the word I'm looking for? Obvious cheap value, they'll shy away from SGA because SGA is always underowned. I'm shoving him up my ass. Play him. You might look at the fantasy points per game and think that him and Harden are the same. I'm telling you right now, they're not. There's levels. SGA is on a different level. You take my advice or not. Fire up SGA. If you don't have enough money for SGA, Harden is fine. Fire up Harden. Cunningham's been on a mission. I hope they smash Milwaukee. Giannis by himself. No Lillard. I know they won the game. He did absolutely nothing. Hope they smash Milwaukee. Fire up Cunningham. Ingram, the punk bitch that he is against OKC. No thank you. 8.8K. He's banned until further notice. Brunson and his sorority sisters. Nah, I don't need him. You want to know what he did tonight? I've been warning y'all about the Knicks. I've been warning y'all about Brunson. Let me give you his stats for today. If some of y'all be thinking I just be talking to talk. Brunson, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. If you pay 8, what did you pay for him? 8 something? Let's see what you paid for him. $8 something, right? Okay. If you're gonna pay almost 9K for Jalen Brunson, and he's gonna give you 18 points and 5 assists, you might as well throw your phone out the window. Uninstall your computer and toss that shit out the attic too. You're not winning anything. Donovan Mitchell, you could take a shot, but any one of his 4 compadres could go off. Jared Allen could join us and go off. Mobley could go off. It seems like every time Mobley gets off to a hot start, he cools down all the time. There's a lot of players in the NBA that when they get off to a hot start, they get benched or they just cool down, stop taking shots. And I never wanted to say nothing about that, but it's pretty obvious, and enough is enough. Maybe it's a coincidence. All right. And I'm Brad Pitt. Get the fuck out of here. Who else is here? Now I'm mad. I tried to start this video calm and cool and collective. There's just so much shit going on in this fucking circus. All right, you got Donovan Mitchell. I said one of the 4 could go off. If you want to play Donovan Mitchell, have at it. Halliburton. I took a shot on Halliburton last slate. He paid off, and the only reason I played him was because it was against New York, and I know he gets up. Pause. That sounds crazy, but he gets fired up to play New York, and he played well. I'm not going back to him against Orlando. He's 8.1K. He's probably not going to show up, and then the defense of Orlando is probably going to cause him a little bit of problems. Jordan Poole, I don't even remember he was in the league. I haven't played Washington, so I did, but I haven't played Jordan Poole in so long, I forgot he was here. I don't think I need Poole against Wemby, and Wemby's getting more locked in. If Jordan Poole thinks he's going to rush the hole, he's going to just not score a lot of points, and Wemby's going to have a lot of blocks. Suggs, we could take that shot. White, it's going to be hard for White to reach his ceiling with Tatum and Brown taking 30 shots apiece. No White for me. Garland, same boat as Mitchell. Kobe White, you could take a shot on him if he's your last man in. I'd prefer Levine to be out. Van Vliet, washed. Schroeder, you could take a shot. He got guts. Giddy sometime-ish. Chris Paul, he's another one. He's hit or miss. I'm not paying 6.5K for him to take 4 shots a night. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Ivy against Milwaukee, fire him up. Carrington, if you're desperate. DeSumno, no thank you. Drew Holiday, no thank you. Kyle Lowry needs to retire. LeVert off the bench, you could take a shot. Pritchard off the bench, you could take a shot. AJ Green starting, 4.9K, very risky. I want to see what he did in this game, but this game probably doesn't even count because these guys weren't taking it seriously. AJ Green, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Ben Simmons is in play, 4.8K. Steven Castle, 4.7K. He's in play. Remember, if you're playing one of these 4K guys, the rest of your lineup better be fire. McConnell, you could take a shot if you're playing a lot of lineups. Porter, you could take a shot. I'm assuming that because Ryan Rollins had got hurt after he was ripping the shit out to SLATE. 10 times value in the third quarter. Hurt his shoulder. I haven't seen the play yet, but I gotta believe what they're telling me. He hurt his shoulder. I gotta believe Delon Wright starts at point guard, even though Doc Rivers buried him. Fire up Delon Wright till we get more information. You feel me? Let's go to shooting guard. Jaylen Brown, 8.1K. Jaylen Brown's in play. He has a ceiling. Jalen Green's in play, but sometimes he doesn't show up. 22, 26, 22, 27. Look, this shit is trash. All of this is dog shit for his price. He got paid already, so what the fuck does he care, right? Right. All right, who else is here? Norman Powell got off to a good start. Take a shot on him. Cam Thomas, you could take a shot on him. I mean, who else are we going to play? Take a shot on Cam Thomas. Kelly Oubre should retire. Boston Jr., his price is coming up 6K. I could get with that. Scoot Henderson starts second half for Anthony Simon. Welp. Matherin's in play. Matherin's always in play. Mikal Bridges, don't get me started. Vassell off the bench. What are we doing with that? Might as well start him instead of Chris Paul. 21 minutes for Devin Vassell, but he's 5,800. I can't do that because the math don't math. You feel me? Who else is down here? Lou Dort if you're desperate. Isaiah Joe if you're desperate. I've never gotten Isaiah Joe once right. KCP, no thank you. Zaire Williams if he starts. You could take a shot, but I need the rest of that lineup to be fire. The reason we play 3K guys and 4K guys is that if they have a down game, you still give yourself a shot to win. The rest of that lineup needs to be fire. Like, it's got to be in a Wemby lineup or a SGA lineup, something like that. If you're playing Zaire Williams to play Zaire Williams and he pisses on the court, your lineup is over. Tatum's in play. Franz Wagner's in play. Paul George, believe it or not, is in play. Small forward is always a shitty slot to fill. You feel me? Josh Hart's in play. Maybe a little bit too cheap for his upside. Cam Johnson's in play. Koulibaly, you could take a shot. OG, you could take a shot. Tyree Eason, you could take a shot. 5K. See? Small forward falls off a cliff. I'm not playing any of these guys. Before I go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to wait for starting lineups. You don't have time to wait for news that comes out 5 minutes before a lock. No problem. I can help you. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Any other thing that I may not have said should be linked in the description. Should be in the description. And if not, you can send me a message, a DM on TikTok, Twitter. Can't even think. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, DFS_Chapo. All right, let's go back to power forward. Okay. Big Giannis. So when we have value and Giannis is the only true spend up, he takes 12 shots or 11, whatever it is. When we have other spend ups and when we have or other choices, that's when he's gonna go off. That's how it always plays out. It's like they know. All right, fire up Giannis. Mobley, you could take that shot. Siakam's in play. Still a tough matchup. Kuzma doesn't care about basketball. He's more interested in coming to work wearing dresses. Who else is here? I'd rather play Bobby Portis, to be honest with you. At least he cares. He tries. Well, Bobby Portis is not optimal. Kuzma will be more optimal, but he doesn't try. He doesn't give one fuck. So do what you want with that information. Tobias Harris, Mr. Grand Theft Auto. No thank you. Not on this slate. I don't need him. Caleb Martin is ass. Trey Murphy's in play at 5.8. Alex Sarr, I can't get him right. I'm not playing Sarr at 5.6. I'll work around that. Jabari Smith needs to retire. Harrison Barnes needs to retire. Robinson Earl is too pricey for his role. He shot 6 of 9. He only played 20 minutes. Like, you're not a 1.1 fantasy point per minute player. 24 fantasy points in 20 minutes. You're not like that. I'm not going to be fooled by the numbers. I know what everybody's numbers is. You're not like that at 4.4K. Because you could give me 12 fantasy points. Yabusali, no thank you. Not right now. The rest of these guys are unplayable. Let's go to the center. Let's wrap this up and let's go home. Wemby, 10.9K, going up against Washington. He's absolutely in play. Embiid is too expensive for his limited role. Cat, you could take a shot. He's been playing well. Did I skip over Jalen Williams? Where the fuck is Jalen Williams? Jalen Williams. Where the fuck is Jalen Williams? They put him at center. Oh my god. These guys are real cocksuckers. They put Jalen Williams at center. Yo. Moving the goalpost, aren't we? So when Chet comes back, do they move it back to power forward, small forward? Whatever. All right. You got Cat. You got Sengun. Now you got to use a center spot on Jalen Williams. He's worth it. It's rough, but he's worth it. Whatever. Zubac's in play. Vooch is in play. Oh, he's hurt now? This is what it is? Lower strain. You might as well sit out because you did nothing last 2 games, bitch. If he can't play, you're firing up Mobley. You're shoving Mobley all the way up your ass till you can't breathe anymore. All right, who else is here? Miles Turner, you could take a shot. Fuck Duren. He wasn't he promising last season? He's another fuck bitch. Get him out of here. I can't take it with these guys. Brook Lopez could retire. Fucking 23 fantasy points a night as a starting center. Embarrassing. I don't care who's on your team. That's embarrassing. All right. I don't see nobody else I'm playing. I would say Missy, but I don't like his minutes. I need guys that's going to be on the court. How are you going to get fantasy points from the bench? 26, 27, 19, 20, 30, all over the place. I can't do that. And he shot 7 for 8. If you game log watch and play him and he plays 15 minutes, and you lock yourself in your freezer because you lost a lot of money, that's not on me. Missy's not a bad play, but we need more information because we don't know how many minutes he's going to play. The rest of these guys I'm not going to touch. Now, I'm going to go in and get out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Hope you had a profitable Tuesday night. Hope you did not play Anthony Simons. And I'm going to go on and get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.